Do. Magic for normies.
Hi, everybody! It's Magic
Hey
for
everybody.
Normies, episode 6. I can't believe we've done this 6
Oh
times.
man, that's right. It is episode 6, and I like the title, the news updates of Magic D&D alignments. Oh my, and maybe some Animal Crossing. I didn't see
Yeah,
that part.
I had to throw that in there. Hi, I'm Pixie Kitten.
And I'm Zuby.
And we are doing this little Magic for Normies stream that we've done 6 times now. What the
I know
crap?
it's no, I like it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of
So I
fun.
look forward to it.
Yeah, because we just talk about real casual magic, and that's great. And that's what I like to do.
Yeah, I'm starting to notice that I need to especially my EDH decks, I'm actively working on trying to make them more casual.
Yes, that's good. You're bringing them down to normie level.
Yes,
That's
and
good.
I know I've talked about this before on the show with my playthrough before this whole thing, but
Hi,
yeah, I'm working on it.
Scary
I'm working
Gary
on it.
P. Thanks for the resub. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Zuby.
I know that's all right. That's all right. Scary Gary, yay, thank you.
Yay.
Ooh, 8 months in a row.
I
Dang.
know, right? Isn't Gary the
That's awesome.
greatest? Yeah,
He is.
so great. I don't even stream that often. I really appreciate that. So, what's up? Zuby, what's been going on with you lately?
Just like we were saying, I've been doing a lot of EDH streaming lately, and you've been a
Yeah.
part of some of those.
Yeah.
Especially the Slugfest we had the other night.
Oh my gosh, with Baltan, that was
Yeah, Baltan's the worst. I mean, he's great.
we love Baltan, but it was just
Yes.
like, oh my gosh, what is this never-ending game? Like, I wanted to find a way to just destroy myself at that point.
Well, the first game you won, and that
I
was
did.
a hard fought game. I was actually that deck I was playing, that quote unquote slivers deck
Yeah.
I was playing, was
Mhm.
actually a sealed deck that I made with a mystery booster box. And
So that's pretty cool. So what do you mean when you say it was a sealed deck? Like you
So-
opened an entire mystery booster box
then I built an EDH deck out of it.
just with
And,
cards only from that one box.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Is Baltan was there for the original stream, and I can't remember if anyone else was. But I know
missed that
Baltan
one.
was definitely helping me out with that, and
Mhm.
it was either Sliver Hive Lord, basically 5-color junk, or crap, what's her name, Marin of Clan something, where it's
Okay.
black green. She's a black green commander, but I had no good green at all, but I had really good black,
Okay.
and so I built that sealed deck, and then we immediately tried it out, and I gotta say that was my second time playing it at all, and it does hold its own. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not good, but it can hold its own.
For being a sealed deck, I mean, that's pretty good, right? Because you probably didn't have very good lands, right? I don't know everything that's in a mystery
No.
booster, but it's not going to have optimal lands, and that's a really big part of EDH. I'm learning very fast.
Yeah, lands and ramp, and
Yeah.
it's the land situation was definitely jank, but it was a lot of fun. So our first game you won, that was a very hard fought game, and
Yeah.
with you playing Corvold. And then the second game, I told everybody, "Hey, we're gonna do a quick game real quick,"
Yeah.
and then I decided to play Croxa and not allow anyone to have any cards, realizing shit that probably prolonged everything.
Right? It's like, okay, you want to play a quick game, but then you're going to make everybody discard so nobody can play.
I know. Well, it's one of my lower powered decks.
Well,
It is. So next time I say we're gonna play a quick game, I'm just gonna do a Torbrand.
just do. Yeah. I mean, it's okay if it's over quick because that's a quick game. So if you need a fast commander, just whatever. I really like the Corval deck that I've been playing.
Yes, it is. It looks so much fun.
It really is. And I found some lands that I can add to it. I found a Dragon Skull Summit because I don't have one of those
Ooh,
in
nice.
it. Okay, so it's the one that enters tapped unless you control a swamp or a mountain.
They
that's
call that a
good.
check land.
A check land.
Yeah, because it checks for one of the basic lands. Or not even the basic lands. It also checks because it can come untapped with one of the shock lands too. Or one
Okay.
of the dual lands.
Okay. I also found a Rootbound Crag. I didn't have that in
Ooh, that one's
there.
good too.
Yeah, it enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a mountain or a forest. I mean, it's okay, right? Like, it's not super great, but it's okay. And I found a Cinderglade. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more basic lands.
That's a good one. That's from Battle for Zendikar, I think.
Battle
Yeah,
for
the Cinder.
Zendikar, yes.
Yep.
Sweet. So I found those in some other old decks that somebody had actually given me. Not EDH decks, just random decks. And I was like, oh, these would be great in my Corvold deck because I have some of the Guild Gates and I need to upgrade those for sure. So,
yeah, no, it looks fun. The one thing we were talking about that with Corvold, I think that night was that's one of those decks where there's a lot of triggers to remember.
There's so many. Yeah, I got pretty flustered at one point because I was just like, I don't even know what to do because I literally have so many options with everything I'm playing.
Yeah, that's sort of like my mono black Ayara deck where I don't even really need to attack to win, but it's just one of those sack bring back, and 5 million triggers happen, and it gets frustrating, and it gets mentally draining too.
Yeah, I really like to play decks. I'm finding out I really like to play decks that just do like a passive damage, like you don't even have to attack. You're just like pinging your opponents. That's kind of like my really fun favorite thing to play with. And that's a lot of what's in my Corvold deck. But there is so much going on. I'm not super familiar with it yet because I've only played it twice. I mean, I pulled it together, but like I don't remember every card that's in the deck. Am I supposed to?
Oh, I know exactly what you... Technically, yeah, but I mean, there's decks that I've played so much of, like my Krufix deck, for example. I played it so many times. I still don't know. I still don't remember what's in it off the top of my head.
Plus,
I know they're really good cards, but not every single one.
And they're bigger decks. They're like 100-card decks. It's not like even a regular standard deck. And the other thing, it's a singleton format. So it's not even like you've got multiples, so it's easier to remember what's all in there. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like too much of a normie, but it can be like really a lot for me to remember.
Oh, it can be, yeah.
Yeah.
It's but as you start playing it more, you'll start understanding what's good with the deck, what you can change about it and upgrade with it. And that's what's fun about it is you try out a new card and it like for whatever comes out in Ikoria that you could possibly put in your Corvold deck, it'd be so much fun to try out and see if it's good or not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I definitely want to play it more for sure. And get to know it better. Just get to know Corvold better because he's my buddy. He's my good buddy.
I'm tempted to build one too, but I don't know. He does look fun. But I'm actually working on 4 different EDH decks right now, all of varying power level.
Whoa!
I know.
4?
I finished building one. I ordered the cards for it the other day. I don't want to say what it is yet.
Okay.
I could probably tell you off the air, or maybe I should keep it a surprise because it's very thematic.
Oh.
and then I am building a kitties deck as well too.
I really want to build a cat deck, and I have the OMG Kitties Secret Lair, so I have those cards, but like I don't have any other cat cards. And I know several years ago there was a cat precon, but I missed it. That was before I started playing, and so I kind of wish
and
I
that's
had
expensive
that.
now.
Yeah, it's super expensive. I've looked it up. It's super expensive. It's like almost $200 or something. So, and I think that year there was a vampires EDH deck and there was a cat one. And I'm so sad I missed it. That was like the year before I started playing Magic.
Yeah,
so
it was all thematic that year.
I wish I had both of those decks to at least, have the precons, have like the base, and change stuff up, whatever, tweak it. But I wish I had those.
The good thing, at least, if you're just going to go cat tribal, there are some expensive pieces from that precon deck. And if you want to ignore those, most of the cat creatures, though, are pretty cheap.
Okay.
It's because that deck was heavily more equipment based, where you equip some really good equipment on it. But if you don't want to go that route with the kitty, a lot of the good cat creatures are cheap.
Okay. That's good. That's because people underestimate them, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, I don't really want to do equipment.
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of an equipment theme for my kitty's deck, but I'm not going crazy with it. It's whatever cards I have, and then I'll order some cat creatures that I don't have anymore.
Yeah.
Like the Leonin War Leader or something, the one that
you don't
makes
have the
two
Leonin
other
War Leader? That's
I thought
not
I
that
did.
Old.
I know. I thought I had one. Apparently, I don't. I must have gotten rid of it.
Oh, dang.
I know.
Yeah.
But as far as EDH streams is the big thing for me. I just had episode 200 of Magic with Zuby.
That was great.
And,
I listened to it.
yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you.
I thought everything you said was super real and like it's just really inspirational. It was great. I'm
thank you.
happy for you doing 200 episodes. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I never thought I'd get past 10, but
yeah, but now you're done 200, so that's awesome.
I know. No, I'm excited about it, and I've got more episodes lined up, and then my DnD thing got pushed back to next weekend, so I'm excited about that.
Oh, your big Wizards thing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's, things happen, I guess. So, but that's still happening.
It's due to the
least.
pandemic. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's exciting. I really can't wait to hear more about that. It's gonna be fun.
Yes. What about you? What have you been up to?
Really not that much. I've been playing EDH with you. I've got my Corval deck built, and I'm getting a Rats deck built. Okay, so
ooh, nice.
Yeah. So what happened was I didn't buy the Secret Lair Year of the Rats, and I really regretted it after I didn't buy it because I really liked all of the art in all of those cards.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Then I thought I could build a Rats EDH deck with those cards. Like those are like staples for a Rats EDH deck. So I was telling my friend Efren about that. You know Efren, Pet Crack Fever.
Who's that guy?
You know Efren from Cardsphere.
Cardsphere.com, the site that sponsors you.
Yes, where I'm going to get...
And sponsors this podcast.
Yeah, the place where I'm going to get so many cards to build my Rats EDH deck. So anyways, he was telling me about... I was telling him that I kind of was sad that I missed that Secret Lair. And he was like, oh, well, I got like 5 of them. So if you want one, I'll send it to you for the cost. And I was like, okay, sweet. Yes, please.
Oh, crap. That's awesome.
Yeah, because like once you miss it, if you want to buy it later, it's like, it's just like people have jacked up the price. And stuff, right?
Yeah. It's only third-party sellers you can get it because Wizards won't sell it anymore,
right,
I think.
Exactly. So, it's a good thing that I've got a friend in the finance Magic the Gathering community. Even though he says he's not. I mean, why did you buy 5 boxes of that, Efren? But I'm really glad he did. So, I'm getting one of those. And I'm going to build a Rats deck. So, I'm going to work on that. And I had a video come out today on my YouTube channel, Pixie Kitten Plays. It was about Companion, because Companion, people are just freaking out about the Companions, right?
They really are.
They really are. Like it's gonna break everything. They should only be playable in Standard. They shouldn't be playable in other formats. This sort of thing. Like people are very upset about the Companions. What's your opinion? Like, I'm not really that bothered by them.
I mean, I don't play other formats besides standard and EDH, so I can't
Yeah.
comment on modern, legacy, or pioneer, or even vintage because I've heard some people complain about vintage
Oh, really?
too with it. But from what I understand with standard, it's I don't like that if you want to play a top tier deck in standard right now, you're kind of forced to play companions and forced to play the combo game with Gyruda
Mm-hmm.
or the sack outlet game with Luris.
Mm-hmm. Um, is anybody playing a top tier fling deck?
Not that I'm saying.
Oh man!
But you know what? If
Dang
you were to
it!
refine your fling deck, the
Perfect
which
it.
was what was the good one that you were playing? Was it the Is It one
Mm-hmm.
that Muhammad came up with?
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you perfected the Is It one, maybe just maybe you could start taking people by surprise with it.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I mean, you just have to get your little combo going on. But you know what? It's really bad against Exile because you have to have cards in the
Yeah.
graveyard. And like if I'm playing against anybody playing some sort of Exile graveyard stuff, like I just have to concede.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
So anyways,
I haven't seen too much graveyard hate though.
well, there's that one new legendary creature, General Kudro.
Oh yeah,
Exiles
yeah.
a card. He like exiles a card every turn, or every time he attacks,
Something
or
like that.
yeah, something like that. And it's just like once people figure out what you're doing with the fling deck, they're just gonna get rid of your classification in the graveyard, and then it's just over.
Yeah, then it's sad. Sad
Yeah.
times.
Um, Saffron Olive was trying a similar combo deck with Ram Through instead of Fling.
What's Ram Through?
I don't
Is that a
even
new
know.
Ikoria card?
I have
I don't
no
know.
idea. I've never even heard of that. Like,
And it's sad because I'm doing like an Ikoria set review on my pod on Magic Zuby right now,
and you're like, what's
and
that?
I don't even know that card. Maybe I
It
haven't gotten to
is.
that card yet. I don't know.
Yeah, it
Wait,
is.
is
It's
it
a
red or
common.
something?
It's an Ikoria
Oh.
common. It's an instant. It costs 1 and a green. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. If the creature you
Oh,
control
that's
has
target
trample, excess damage is dealt to that creature's If the
Oh,
creature you
dang.
control has trample, excess damage is dealt to that creature's controller instead.
Okay,
So
I
the
like that.
excess damage. Oh,
Ooh.
that's interesting. But it feels like
So you could you could kind of do both if you wanted to.
it's a
Have
green
two
card,
options.
though.
Oh, what you're doing is it colors? Dang.
No, but I did play a Jund Fling deck, though.
Maybe you could do Teamer. Just splash
Ooh.
the green for the ram through.
I'd have to be a really
What do you-
bad person to play Teamer, though.
I feel like is worse than Teamer.
I'm kidding. You're right. You're 100% right. You're so right. Well, that's interesting. You know what? I'll ask Mohammed about it and see if he can tweak the deck for me, because he's the one that sent me the deck list originally, and he's really good at building decks.
Oh, speaking of Muhammad, he sent me a really cool Abzan Auras deck.
Oh, yeah,
Have
yeah,
you
yeah. He sent that
have
one to
you
me, too.
seen? Okay, cool. Because
But I haven't played
you
it
know
yet.
that I played it. It's I'm probably playing it completely wrong, but I have won a few games with it.
Hmm.
But it's a lot of fun. But it's kind of similar to that green white auras deck that was around in Theros with the you play the enchantment and that one creature gets a +1/+1 counter and draws you a card.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it doesn't play that card because you want to have Luris out so you can keep getting auras back from your graveyard
Okay.
in it every turn. So, but that's a lot of fun. I should probably post a list on the Discord and have other people check it out.
Yeah, it looked fun. I haven't played it yet because he sent me the list too, but it did look fun. Oh, I need to try it out.
So, Muhammad, if you're listening, I tried it out. I only won a couple games, and I'm probably playing it wrong, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's me with most of the decks Mohammed sends me. I'm like, I don't know what to do here.
He's a great deck builder too.
He's really so good, yeah. The fling one was just like so easy that I could instantly understand it. So
Yeah.
That's why I liked it so much. It's for us simple normies. Gotta keep it easy. So, anyways, yeah, I had a video about companions come out today. So,
And your
yeah.
colossification kitty came to life.
Yes. If anyone hasn't seen that one yet, it's on my YouTube channel, Pixie Kitten Plays. It should be my newest upload.
So, question for you on that
Yeah.
on that video there. What was your inspiration for it? Was it just companions or?
Actually,
or what?
Efren gave me the idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. He just sent me a message and he was like, "Hey, I have an idea for a video. Here it is." And I was like, "Ooh, I love it." So I did it. Yeah. I mean, if anyone ever gets an idea for a silly video, please let me know and I might make it. Because I don't always come up with all of my ideas by myself, obviously.
Well, hey, but you managed to make them though.
I put it together.
And edit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see Efren making a video like that.
Yeah, I know, right? Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you're like the director, you're the visionary, right? Someone gives you the idea and you make it come.
I put it together. Yes, exactly.
One other question I had for you though, because I know you've had Daisy in a couple of your videos now.
A lot of videos lately. Yes.
How do you get her to do what you want her to do?
It is not easy.
Oh, I bet. I know.
It is not easy. So I don't want to spoil the newest video yet because Gary said he hasn't even seen it yet. So I don't want to spoil it. But so the video I made today was supposed to be more of sort of the whole table being crashed. And she would just not do it. She would just not do it. So we had to rework the video and make it work with how she was acting. Like I was using a laser pointer. You know, like she's wild. She jumps off the walls like every single day, runs around this house, terrorizes my other cat. But like I'm out here trying to film this video to get her to do this in a specific location and she won't do it.
She's like, nope.
Yeah.
Forget you, human.
So it was really frustrating. The other video that I made last week where
the quarantine
I was
one
playing against her, there was a treat on the table and that's what she was reaching for. So
when you were given her the treat, did you have to give her multiple treats for that one or?
Nope. She just
no.
First take. I just set up my camera. I hit record. I ran over to the table. I put the treat down, and like she doesn't get up on the table. Like she's not allowed to get up on the table, and she never does. So it was
That's good.
Yeah. No, my cats are trained. So it was kind of hard to even get her to interact with the top of the table at all. But like I just got her attention. I was just tapping on the table, and she smelled the treat, and then that's why she was like.
Okay, good. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, she's not easy to work with. So that's all there's to it. She's a real diva, honestly.
Yeah, I was about to say she sounds like a prima donna.
Yeah.
To work with.
She is.
What's her contract rate? Like how much do you have to pay her? Like 5 treats an hour?
I feed her and I give her water and I clean out her litter box and I give her love and attention. That's what she gets paid with.
And it's still never enough with cats.
Never enough.
It's never. No.
Very spoiled. Yeah. So,
for sure.
Other than that, I don't really have much else going on right now. Just the Animal Crossing thing.
You made bank the other day. Oh my gosh.
I did. My turnips were selling for 616 bells. And
I made a lot of money too the other day.
Know, right?
because of your island.
I know. I didn't even announce that publicly, just in a couple of Discords that I'm in. And yeah, I made over 2 million bells from people leaving me tips. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
thanks.
the news travels fast.
Yeah, it does. It does, because that is a high price. A really high
You
price.
should have announced it. You should have announced it on Twitter. You could have got Elijah Wood at your
I
island.
know, that would have been so cool, and I saw that, but I was like busy that afternoon too. Like I had real life stuff going on, and I felt bad. Like I kept having to close my Switch, and then people would message me after that and be like, "Hey, can I come visit your island?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm literally cooking dinner right now. I'm standing over a hot oven, but okay, here's the code."
God.
So, but it was fine. It was actually like really exciting to have my turnips be that high. So
That's awesome, though.
it was great. Yeah, it
It's
was
a lot
great.
of fun.
Yeah, it was, and I made money. So now I can buy a bunch of turnips.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. I paid off my house. Oh my gosh. Oh god. Oh, okay. Let's keep going forward because I can just keep on talking more and more about
Animal Crossing the whole time. I know, right?
Yeah. It's so easy too.
I know it is. So what are we talking about tonight?
Tonight our first topic is the gems and gold daily deals on Arena lately. They haven't happened this week, but last week they were popping off.
Yeah, it
Oh
was
my
like
God.
almost every day. I think they're great.
Yeah, I think it's a good way to incentivize people to log in. At least it's a way to incentivize people to log in daily to check out the deals. And
Yeah.
I do it almost every day, even when I don't buy anything. But those kind of gems or gold daily deals, I mean, you're basically getting free gold or gems with
Yeah,
it. I got enough
absolutely.
gems to be able to buy the mastery pass for
Oh,
Ikoria.
sweet. What did they all have a limit, like a one-time limit? Like it was like you could only do
Yeah.
it one time, right?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you could just do it infinity times, that would be ridiculous, right?
It would be. I know.
But it would be
but
awesome, though.
I'd buy so much magic packs.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Like, first of all, I think the daily deals alone are a great idea with the special card arts and stuff. I love them. I really like when they put arena sleeves or avatars on there too. I wish they would do that a little bit more. I
felt like they did it a lot
of.
Yeah, I felt like they did it a lot in the beginning, and now it's just mainly different card art, which I like the special card art, but it's not like something I really, really want. Sleeves or avatars I like more.
Yeah, definitely when it's the card art, like I only get it if it's actually a card I play regularly. But when it's
if it's a card you play a lot of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's the sleeves or an avatar, even if I'm like, I'll probably never use this, I just buy it anyways.
Yeah, that's
just
how
because
they get me too.
I want to just like collect everything. But yeah, the gold and the gems I think have been really awesome.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do this at least maybe once or twice a month. This kind of thing where log in, get some gems or gold, and I mean it's a way to get more people in the game, and it kind of I don't know, it feels like it's kind of worth it to check at least.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really good idea. Baltan saying the daily deals were locked the other day. Yeah, they were like crashing arena or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I read. There was some sort of bug or something, and they had to take it down for maintenance or something.
Yeah.
And that's what part of that patch was today that came out, was there was a bunch of bug fixes for it. So, I mean, at least it tells me, Wizards is actively working on patching up the game, because I'll be honest, when Arena first came out, I really thought this was going to be similar to the other Magic games they've released in the past. I don't know if you remember Magic Duels or Duels of the Planeswalkers or anything.
No.
Those were games that, I mean, Wizards themselves didn't make it. It was a third-party company, but Wizards would cut support after like a year, and that was it. Like there wouldn't be any new sets, and that's what I was afraid of with Arena at first. That's what was going to happen, but it seems like they're really putting a lot of eggs in the basket with this program.
Yeah, I think that's why Magic Legends, I think that's why you like poo-pooed on that so hard, right? Because that's a third party too.
Yeah, because they don't have the Wizards' track record with third-party companies making games like this. They don't have a good track record at all. It's pretty bad.
Well,
And plus, I thought it was going to be an MMO like WoW at first, which I was like, oh, hell no, why would you do that?
Yeah, I feel like those kinds of MMOs are pretty much dead.
Yeah, they're kind of done. It's WoW and Final Fantasy 14 are the only two that are still going strong.
Yeah, but starting a whole new one, I just feel like it's probably not
I mean, the
good thing.
yeah, I mean, the good thing with Magic Legends, at least it's going to be Diablo-like, where it's going to be action RPG and it's going to be free to play,
Yeah.
like Path of Exile,
Yeah.
that game. So that'll be the good thing.
Yeah. I haven't really heard much about it. I feel like it's taking
I wonder
a
if the
long time,
pandemic's.
but I guess it's a
I wonder
video
if the
game,
pandemic
so-
really slowed it down because they had a lot of news about it earlier, like in January, February. They had a whole bunch of new gameplay videos on it, and then the pandemic happened, and I haven't heard anything. So I'm wondering if they've had to halt production or something.
Well, I've seen little stuff come out, like a new mechanic or something, every so
Yeah.
often, but yeah, nothing like huge or anything like that.
Yeah, there hasn't been anything with it,
Yeah.
but
I don't know.
we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out one of these days. So yeah, the daily deals. We like them. Good job, Arena. Bravo.
Yay!
It's a good idea. Yeah, so thoughts on Ikoria so far? Well, we've already talked about Ikoria a lot. I haven't really played all that much, honestly, if I'm being completely honest. I've pretty much only played my Fling deck. So I love it. The companions, people are very upset about companions.
Well, I was reading a good Reddit thread, what was it, last night? Because there were people, obviously, I think we've talked about this before, about the power level of Standard just feels like it's getting higher and higher. And someone made a really good argument that it's not so much the power level of Standard that is rising, it's that the power level is being concentrated on like 1% of the cards in each set. And that kind of makes sense when you think about it. Like, look at Throne of Eldraine, for example, Oko. Oko was so powerful that it warped the entire format of Standard. And it was kind of making sense because they're not distributing the power of Standard throughout the entire set. They make these money cards, essentially, that you're forced to play that deck if you want to be competitive. And that makes sense, It's so maybe they need to do a better job of distributing the power. But the power level is also getting crazy too.
What does that mean? I've seen people say that, and I guess I've never played a game where that was a thing, so I don't even really understand what that means when people say it.
So when I'm talking about power level of cards, I guess if you look at the history of Magic, so I'm in the middle of doing my set review for Ikoria right now, and I look over each card and talk about it like, hey, would this be good in limited, standard, or commander? Because those are the formats I play. So the biggest thing that's standing out to me in this set right now are the commons. If you look at common power level from the beginning of Magic till now, commons have become extremely powerful, especially creatures. Common creatures have become very strong. If you look at common creatures back from Alpha, Beta, and all that, common creatures were absolute crap, but the spells were really good, like Brainstorm, Counterspell, and Lightning Bolt. Those were all commons back then.
Oh, wow.
So you look at a common creature. I'm pulling up Ikoria card list right now. Day Squad Marshal, which is 3 and a white. It's a human soldier for 3. That's a 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, it creates a 1/1 human soldier creature token. That's really good value in limited because you're creating essentially two creatures for 4 mana.
Yeah.
So but if you look at, and that to me tells me the power level is creeping up for it. And that's not to say that they don't have common cards that, hey, it's a 3/1 and it does nothing else. They still have that, but
Yeah.
there is also, it still looks like the power creep of mythics and rares as well too, but not too bad. But as I was saying before, when it comes to standard, it feels like the power is sort of concentrating on a few cards like that.
That's interesting. So you think like the same card, that creature several sets ago maybe would have been an uncommon instead of common?
Possible, yeah. So another good example of kind of power creep um would be this instant card, this white instant card called Light of Hope. It's just one white mana, it's an instant, and you can choose one of three modes: gaining 4 life, destroy target enchantment, or put a 1/1 counter on target creature. That's really good
Yeah.
because it's not where it just says you gain 4 life for 1 mana.
Yeah.
Gaining 4 life doesn't mean too much.
Yeah.
But being able to choose that where,
The
hey, you have the chance,
options. Yeah.
that's really strong
Yeah.
with it. So that's kind of what I mean with power creep. And also, and then if you were to look at Magic's past and look at a lot of the rares, and even when they first introduced the mythic rarity, mythic rares back when they first came out were really strong, really good, but nothing like what mythics are compared to nowadays. It's night and day.
That's crazy. I mean, it's interesting. Why would this be a bad thing?
Well, it's now I'm not a game designer or anything, but just from what I hear and what I also see is it starts to become a chase for power where each new set that comes out is going to invalidate the set previously. So let's say a format like Commander, right? Where Commander has always been sort of showcased as a format where you pretty much take 100 cards and you build a deck, and obviously you're going to want powerful cards with it, right? You don't want to just play nothing but crap unless that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're going to want good cards. But if, let's say, you tune your Commander deck and then the next set comes out and like 10 new cards come out for your Commander deck that are just way better than the cards you have in before, it kind of feels like, well, now you have to play catch up. You have to spend money for those cards, and then it's just going to it's going to keep going up and up and up and up, and
Just get out of hand.
It gets out of hand. From what I understand, and maybe Food Time can back me up on this in here because he's a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I've heard this a lot from the Yu-Gi-Oh card game, that the power level just got way too crazy in that game. I've never played it. I don't know anything about it, but the
interesting.
Yeah. So it's I think you and I have talked about this before, or maybe even off air, where you look at a set like Ixalan. Ixalan was a lower powered set compared to when you look at something like Kaladesh, Dominaria, or even Guilds of Ravnica. Just overall, it was much lower powered compared to those sets.
And
I mean,
all
not to
came
say that
out around the same time.
well, they were within the same kind of standard with each other.
Okay, yeah.
And it's when Ixalan came out, when it first came out, it didn't completely warp standard or anything. I mean, it definitely changed standard because stuff rotated out, but it didn't it didn't warp it like, say, Throne of Eldraine did.
That's interesting. I mean, I haven't been in the game all that long, so I've heard people saying that, but I don't even know enough about it to notice that. But it's interesting to see.
Because what you'll notice, like if you play a lot of limited, you'll definitely notice the power creep, especially on commons and uncommons. Because as you play a lot of limited, you'll see the same type of cards every single set, right? But then you'll notice certain cards, like Efren made a good example in in chat there, I knew crap was off the rails when they power crept naturalize and Eldraine, which that's true. I can't remember the name of the card in Throne of Eldraine, but they power creep naturalize, which is what destroy target artifact or enchantment. And just like what I was saying before with that instant with Light of Hope where you have the different modes, they essentially did the same thing to naturalize where you have like 3 different modes now to be able to
Gotcha.
and it kind of invalidates the previous card, because why would you play naturalize when you can play that new card?
Right. With multiple options, for different scenarios. Return to
nature?
Is that it?
Maybe that's it. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. I hope that doesn't ruin everything.
I hope not. It's it is a bit concerning, but we'll see. I always like core sets for the fact that it's usually a time for them not to not only do reprints of certain cards, but also sort of tame the power level down a little bit.
It's kind of more basic, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely didn't see that last year with M20. M20 kind of warped standard completely with Field of the Dead and and the Teamer Elementals deck going wild.
Oh God, yeah, that was crazy.
So, and then plus with this core set supposed to be Teferi
themed. I'm really
as much as I'm excited about it. I
have always liked core sets in the past because I started playing right at core set 19. Yes. Yeah. 2019. And I really like core sets, but I think that's because I'm a simple normie and the cards
core
are
sets
easier.
Core sets, I love drafting core sets because it goes back to a time.
Draft.
It's easy and it's simple, and you look at a set like Ikoria or Theros, even Eldraine, as fun as those sets can be to draft or play sealed, they are complicated.
They are.
They are, and it's nice to have a set to where, there may be some complicated mechanics, but overall it's going to be simple.
Just real basic, yeah. It is.
Yeah. I
really like the core sets. But yeah,
Shut up, Efren.
Gonna be Teferi theme.
The only core sets I like are the ones I wear to maintain my girlish figure.
Okay, that was a dad joke if I've ever heard one.
It's like I'm excited about the Teferi theme, but I'm also dreading it completely.
Yeah, I'm scared.
For standard.
I'm just really scared. Yeah. Teferi is already just the worst.
I mean, I liked Teferi Hero of Dominaria, the one from the Dominaria set.
No.
But after a while, I got so tired of them.
Yeah.
And then of course we get War of the Spark with the new Teferi. No. And you had both Teferis in standard. No. Oh, I was so over it.
Yeah, it was awful. It was awful.
Even though I played the decks, it's like it's not fun. Yeah. I know, of course I did. Yeah. But it's not fun.
You know what deck I like playing, but I know it's not fun? Is the cat food deck. It's like, I know people hate it, and that is not fun. And, you just have to wait for the whole cat oven scenario to happen, over and over and over again. And I just know it's not fun, but I love playing it. Sorry.
My problem with that deck, it's not so much playing it I don't mind. I hate when I play against it and my opponent on Arena is slow. Yeah. And you're just like, oh, just kill me, please.
Yeah. And I mean, you can be, I played that deck a lot before the newest sets came out, and that was, a big one. And you can play it as fast as possible, and you still gonna get people be like, your go, because your turn is taking a long time, but you're actively doing things. But yeah, it's obnoxious. I know that it is obnoxious, but I love playing it. It's fun.
I'm sure cat food deck isn't as bad if you play it on paper, because you don't have to, you can just sort of fast track through the triggers and all that. Mm-hmm. But it's still, I mean, I think I'd rather play it against someone on paper than on Arena, because Arena, the triggers just sometimes goes too slow.
Yeah.
Even if you
when
say like
do,
resolve all.
yeah, still, because there's a lot of animation too with some of the triggers. Like, yeah, it can still take a long time. There's a cat food combo in my Core Vault EDH deck, just so you know.
I don't like it.
There's a Cauldron Familiar and there's an Oven. So
I think I've got that in my Ayara deck, cat food combo in my Ayara deck, but it's.
Well, there you go.
I don't. Yeah, I'm just as dirty. So
at least
God,
in Commander, there's just one copy of the Oven and one copy of the cat.
And I just want to apologize real quick to everybody. My internet is being shit tonight for some reason. I'm looking at the stream and I keep going fuzzy and all that, and I apologize. I did put in an upgrade today to upgrade my bandwidth, so hopefully that helps things.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because with the kids being home all day and sucking up all the bandwidth,
there's a lot going on. And it's just like everything you own now is like wants to connect to your Wi-Fi, so jeez.
I know.
Well,
I know.
Big upgrades happening for you. That's great.
I'm trying. So another thing I wanted to bring up real quick is and I feel like this is huge news for Magic. It doesn't affect me anymore because I don't do FNMs or go to GPs and play in them anymore, but they're discontinuing DCI numbers and Planeswalker points. That's a huge thing for Magic. That's sad.
Yeah.
Do you know what all that is about, or?
Well, I have a DCI number. I don't know what it is, but I have one. Because I've
still got mine in my wallet.
I've played some drafts before. When I went to Dragon Con, I played.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I played drafts a couple of years, and I had to have a DCI number for that, and that's where I got my DCI number. But
yeah, I've got my DCI number right there. Actually, oh no, now people can find out my real name and stuff.
We didn't see it.
Oh, okay, good.
I mean, your finger was on it.
Wait, I was covering the name.
Yeah.
I was trying to show the numbers, but it's like I said, my internet's being shit tonight, so I apologize.
Yeah, well, it's fine. We couldn't see it, but yeah, I have a DCI number, but it just doesn't matter to me because I've never used it. I haven't tried to go to tournaments and stuff and win.
Yeah.
Big time, because that would be a dumb thing to try.
I mean, competitive Magic can be fun, but what killed it for me were just the other people. They kind of killed the super competitive people, but that's another topic for another time. But what I find sad is the Planeswalker points going away, and especially the Planeswalker points site, because they had like every single match history you've ever had at an FNM or GP or an IQ, PPTQ or anything like that. And I didn't get my DCI number until 2013, 2014 is when I first took the plunge. And so I just logged into it the other day and looked at all, the matches I've had before and how many times I went to FNM back in the day. Like, oh my gosh.
Wow.
I went like almost every Friday.
Yeah,
for a long time.
For people who have played this game for years and years and years, and that's a huge part of it to them, I'm sure it's probably very sad. I don't have that history with it, so I don't care personally, but there's a nostalgia that goes along with that, and people don't want to lose it. I get that.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna just export all my match history and all that. I may not ever want it or look at it, but at least I know it's there. I can go back and look at it and all that. It's a part of my Magic history. We never had game stores when I first started playing Magic as a kid. We never had any game stores or anything, so I could never ever. If they did, I would have officially had a DCI number back in 1995 or 96 or whatever year it was. But we didn't have any in my town, so. But it's kind of sad. But I kind of like where they're going with it, where you can tie in like your arena account or whatever, your email or whatever it is. So I like that. It's cool.
Yeah.
But I know there's been some people not liking it because they don't want to play arena or anything like that. But
that's what the world is moving towards. So.
I know, and it is a smart thing because the signing up for a DCI number was pretty archaic.
Yeah, it was. It really was. The whole process.
Very archaic.
Yeah.
Tying it to an email address or like an arena account is a lot easier on the back end of things.
Yeah.
For tying it.
Yeah.
And all that. So I like that they're doing that. It's just a change.
Yeah.
And it's a sad change.
Yeah.
I mean, just like how Grand Prix and Pro Tours pretty much went away.
Yeah. Well,
and it's all Magic
at
Fest.
this point, literally everything's gone away. So, pandemic world. Here we go.
Yeah.
I was really gonna try to go to Magic Fest Vegas this year, but I don't.
Are you still gonna try? If it's open.
Happen?
Well, if it does happen, are you gonna go? Because
if it does happen, yes. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm really actually trying to go. Yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna actively try to go too. So if that happens, we need to do a live Magic for Normies stream.
That would be so fun. Yes.
Because my wife and I were before the whole pandemic, we were planning to go to Vegas that week of Grand Prix Vegas and all that. Because we were going to go early in the week, so we do the Vegas thing.
Sure.
Then she was going to go do her thing because she's not interested in Magic or anything. So she would go off and do her own thing with her friends, and I would just go do the GP for 2 or 3 days.
Fun. Yeah, make a whole vacation out of it. I've never been to Vegas, so yeah, I would
really
do the same thing. Yeah, never been.
Have you ever been in a desert environment?
I've been to Mexico.
Okay. Did you go to the desert part of it? I mean, well, no, it's just if you've never been in like a desert for even a couple days or anything. Because
everywhere I've been is more like a jungle, not like a desert.
Very humid. So yeah, one thing you'll learn going to Vegas is you need to make sure you drink water because you won't even realize that you get thirsty because you won't sweat or anything like that.
Okay.
And everything will start going dry. Like your eyes will start getting dry, your skin, you'll start getting nosebleeds and all that.
Oh, God.
So
this sounds awful. Wait a second.
Well, because you're used to humid environments like I am.
Very humid. Oh, I hate it. Ugh.
So when you go to a dry environment like that, your skin isn't used to it. So you need to make sure you bring moisturizer.
Okay.
What is it? The nose spray or whatever?
A nasal
spray? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, and
dang.
maybe even some eye drops too.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wow, that's good to know. I never would have thought of that.
Yeah, it's and definitely drink a lot of water because you won't realize you get thirsty.
Okay. Crazy. Yeah.
But I hope you go. I hope it still happens because we're planning on going and all that. Well, we're planning on going if it's still allowed at that time and all that. But
yeah, just who knows what's gonna happen. So
I know.
Efren, is
Shut up,
making another dad joke.
Eyes dry, nose bleed, knees weak, arms are heavy. Mom's spaghetti.
On your sweater already? Yeah.
Oh, Andy, his husband and himself are planning to go if they can travel too. That'd be cool.
Fun. Yes. Can do a Normies meetup.
A Normies / Guardian Project meetup.
Yeah. Yeah, I do want to go. I'm just don't know what's gonna happen. So we'll just have to see. If I do go, I'll let you know. I'll let everybody know.
Okay. And yeah, I'll let everyone know too.
Yeah.
So I think our main topic of the night before we start getting into games here is as you see it in the title of the stream, Magic DnD alignments. So I figured it'd be really fun. So Pixie, you've been in a D&D game that I've been doing every other Wednesday.
Yeah.
And we did our second session last week, and we're
Yes.
gonna have our third session next week. And I thought it'd be fun to try to figure out what D&D alignments are the colors of Magic, and we
Yeah.
can try to figure out what the 5 colors are. You know, white, blue, black, red, or green.
Yeah.
And then if we
Easy.
want, we can try to figure out the guild, shards, and wedges
More
alignments as well.
difficult. Yeah.
Definitely more difficult, and maybe chat can even chime in on some of the stuff as well too.
Yeah.
I figured they could have some fun with it. So if you aren't familiar with alignments, can I post links in your chat,
Yes,
or will it?
you can.
Okay. So I put in a link in chat, just talking about D&D alignments, so you can look there and you sort of get an idea of the typical D&D alignments there are.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, those memes you see where it's like chaotic good and whatever, like these
lawful
people
neutral
from your
and-
favorite TV show and all of their alignments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess let's start off with the 5 colors first.
Yeah.
Starting off with white. What do you think white would be in terms of a D&D alignment?
I think white, they're good for sure, like good.
They'd probably be lawful good.
Do you
maybe.
think lawful good is like real hardcore? I think probably
Because when
lawful good.
Yeah, I could think lawful good. It'd be Yeah, because they're definitely ones who they want to gain life, they want to pump everyone up.
Yeah, there's a lot of soldiers.
Yeah. A lot of white
they're
weenies
doing
and
good.
angels.
Right,
Yeah.
angels. Yeah, okay, lawful
Cats.
good. I can see that. Some cats. Cats are not lawful good, but that's neither here nor there. Efren says lawful good too.
Now, what about blue? What do you think blue would be?
Okay, blue. I'm going to try to be neutral here and not just be like the worst. What about... Okay, so blue is all about drawing cards.
Drawing cards. They're trying to control the board.
They're very controlling.
They like to tap creatures or bounce creatures. They like to. The wizards are big. Merfolk are big.
What about lawful neutral?
Lawful neutral? I could see that, because I would also agree with true neutral as well too.
True neutral.
Where they're just completely neutral and they want to just try to be like an arbiter of just stopping people doing ridiculous things. Maybe that's why they would bounce a board or counter someone's spell, because nope, that's too crazy there. Okay. We got to have pure neutrality. But I can agree with, what'd you say, lawful neutral? I can agree with that too.
But yeah, maybe it would be more just neutral, just straight neutral. If we're just talking about just blue. Maybe.
Yeah, it's hard because it's so easy to pair them up. That's why I want to do the guilds and all that, because
yeah, I'm thinking of Azorius.
Oh, I've got some stuff to say about Azorius. Or shall we go to black?
Yeah, let's do it. Black. Okay.
Black to me definitely feels more neutral, but I'm trying to think, they probably feel more chaotic neutral to me, because they are the ones who black it definitely has come out to be the color that will win at any cost. And most of the time it's them hurting themselves, or they could even be it could also, well, not chaotic evil or anything. They're definitely not chaotic evil.
Yeah.
Because they're not harming others.
Yeah, just straight black. I don't think so either.
It to me, it'd either be chaotic neutral, or you could also kind of make an argument for chaotic good as well too. But I think more chaotic neutral, because if you look at that link I sent you, chaotic neutral, free spirit. They kind of they're an individual.
Their own whims. Yeah. I agree with that. I think for black, that's probably accurate.
Because I feel like the colors by themselves, I can't think of any color by themselves being truly evil, not until we get to like guilds or shards or wedges.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Okay, so what about red?
Red, definitely chaotic.
Yeah, for sure. Now, red, they will harm themselves.
I mean, black will harm themselves too.
Yeah.
Uh, but I mean, red will definitely play effects that will hurt everybody on the board. Um,
Would
God,
you say chaotic neutral again for red too? I mean, because I don't think they would be chaotic evil, right?
you
Or
know what?
would they?
I wouldn't say chaotic evil. I think, you know what's even worse than chaotic evil? I think red could be considered neutral evil,
Oh,
where
neutral evil.
a neutral evil villain does whatever they can get away with. And I feel like
Mm.
that is definitely red because if you look at a pure mono red deck, they don't give a crap about their cards. They only
It's
want to
true.
destroy.
It's true.
They
Burn
just want to burn you
everything
through.
down.
They don't
Yeah.
care what their life total is. As long as they win, they did their job. So I feel like that's pretty neutral evil.
Yeah. That probably sounds about right. Efren says chaotic evil for red.
I mean, you could make the argument for chaotic evil, I think.
That
I
seems a
think
little
it could be either
hardcore.
neutral or chaotic or neutral, but I feel
Hmm.
so the way that I look at it, Pixie, you're familiar with Star Trek, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, well, for anyone who is, so I when I look at the three evils of D&D alignments, lawful evil, neutral evil, and chaotic evil, I think of lawful evil as the Cardassians from Deep Space Nine because they follow a strict set of codes, but they're always going to be evil in the end. Neutral evil. Oh, excuse me. Whoa, that came out of nowhere. Neutral evil would sort of be like the Ferengi, where they only care about profit and they're greedy capitalists. They don't care who they hurt to get what they want, and that's very selfish of them. And then chaotic evil would sort of be like Klingons, where
Mm.
they still follow a strict set of code, but they're so chaotic you can't predict what they're gonna do or anything.
Yeah. Interesting. So what about green?
Definitely evil. I'm not.
What?
No,
No, they're definitely not evil.
they would
Uh,
either be neutral good or lawful neutral.
I was gonna say neutral good. I was leaning towards neutral good.
I can see neutral good for green. That would make sense. Because
Yeah.
when you think of elves or beasts
Mm-hmm.
or and a lot of what their ramp spells are is like growing the forest and all
Mm-hmm.
that, and that's pretty neutral. And that's
Yeah.
very neutral and that's good as well
Yeah.
too. You're not destroying anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Okay,
All
so
right.
what
The
next?
guilds now.
The guilds.
The guilds. Let's start with the guilds. We're gonna talk about everyone's favorite guild, the Azorius.
Ugh. Okay, so they're just definitely lawful evil.
Yeah, I was gonna say lawful evil 100%.
Yeah. They're bad. They're not good. They're bad.
They're the ones who you ever read those like old ridiculous laws a lot of states had back in the day, like you can't wash your laundry on Wednesday or something like that. You ever heard of those laws before?
No.
They're like really old ridiculous laws, like, and you can't walk your dog on a street on Sunday or something like that. That would be Azorius. They would come up with the most ridiculous laws and
And
enforce
make you
all of
follow
them.
it. Yes.
Yes. And
Exactly.
if you didn't follow the law, oh, you're going to jail.
Yeah. Definitely lawful evil for Azorius. For sure.
Yeah.
Dovin
Now,
is
what about
bad. Yes.
Dovin is bad, Asperia is good. Is Asperia good though? I don't know.
I don't know.
Uh, Boros, on the other hand,
Boros.
they're the military might of Ravnica. Um,
So I would say like technically some kind of good.
I'd almost say they're good.
Uh-huh.
I would agree with good. I'd almost want to say chaotic good.
Chaotic good?
Hold on, let me look up chaotic good again. What is that? So chaotic good character acts as their conscience directs them with little regard for what others expect of them. And it's kind of the military might of Boros, in a sense. I mean, I don't know if I would consider them neutral good, because does the best that a good person can do? No, they definitely don't. They're the military arm of Ravnica, and they're they try to do good, but they're definitely like, if you get in our way, we'll kill you.
Yeah, that's probably accurate. Yeah, I think chaotic good is probably the most accurate for Boros, for sure.
Now, what do you think about Dimir? That's a tough one.
Dimir, some kind of evil. Maybe. Let's see. They're not lawful evil. No,
because Dimir. When you think of Dimir, when you look at just Dimir's the guild, they're the ones who are like do all the secrets. They blackmail people. They control the mail in Ravnica. So if they're all about secrets and blackmail. God, that almost sounds neutral evil.
Neutral evil? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, because they're going to do whatever they can get away with.
Yeah. Because they don't necessarily follow laws.
I mean, they follow their own code.
Their own. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think probably neutral evil. I mean, they're not chaotic, and they're not lawful. And they are evil.
No.
So they must be neutral evil.
Yeah, there's definitely some guilds here that you can consider chaotic evil. I don't think Dimir would be one of them.
Yeah. I don't either.
Next would be Izzet.
Izzet? Oh. Chaotic.
Definitely chaotic. I would want to say...
chaotic neutral?
Could be chaotic neutral, yeah.
They're not... I don't know. Are they evil? They're not evil.
So if you look at the lore of Izzet, you could make the argument that they could be more chaotic good, but it's Niv Mizzet who was the one doing a lot of the evil stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because Ral Zarek is definitely a good character. Like, he's definitely a lawful character.
Okay.
But I could go either way with chaotic neutral or chaotic good with them.
Okay.
Then we got Golgari, the trash monsters of Ravnica.
Golgari. Oh. Gosh. So, I don't think the Golgari are evil.
No.
Not evil. But I also don't think the Golgari are good.
They're pretty neutral.
Pretty neutral.
They're not very lawful.
Maybe chaotic neutral again? Or just neutral? Probably more chaotic neutral. Don't you think?
Yeah.
With
yeah,
the black?
I could. Yeah, I could go with that chaotic neutral with that. Because, like I said, they're definitely ones who care about the graveyard. They care about the trash of Ravnica. Yeah, I could agree with that.
They care about the trash of Ravnica.
Well, they're the ones who take care of all the trash. They're like the trash men.
Yeah. It's true. It's true.
Then you've got Gruul. I say Gruul are just like Klingons. They're chaotic evil.
Yeah,
they don't give a shit.
Okay, I 100% agree with that. Chaotic evil. They don't care and they're wild. Yep.
Yeah. 100%. Selesnya.
Oh, good lord. Selesnya's good. The goodest of goods.
So if we just look at the colors themselves, I could say good. Probably lawful good.
Lawful good.
If you want to go.
Yeah.
If you were to look at the guild itself,
yeah.
I think I agree with Efren there. Neutral good with it.
Okay, well, I disagree with Efren, and I say lawful good.
I could see that, yeah. They're like the complete opposite of the Azorius.
Yeah, definitely.
Next we got Simic, one of my favorite guilds. Simic.
Really? Simic? Ugh.
I mean, is it and Demir are probably my favorites, but Simic also for my boy Crewfix.
Gross.
So Simic, that's blue-green.
I would say
And
chaotic.
they're the ones who care about evolution, trying to mutate creatures and all that. Yeah, probably maybe chaotic good.
Maybe chaotic good. Yeah, honestly.
It's they're trying to do good by evolving species, and maybe they don't go about it the right way, but they're trying to do good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would guess chaotic good as well, for sure.
And then next we got one of your favorites, Orzhov.
Orzhov.
I say
Orzhov.
lawful evil.
Orzhov's bad, yeah. And
Yeah, they're kind of like the
lawful.
mafia.
Yeah, okay, yeah, lawful evil. I see it. Yep.
Yeah, they're the big banks that offer you money, and if you don't pay, they're gonna come steal
kill
everything
you.
you own.
Yeah, or kill.
They'll come kill you and make your ghost a slave.
Yep.
As well too.
It's true. They'll do it. Orzhov will do it. Yeah, lawful evil. That's them.
Yep. And Rakdos, I think that's pretty easy. Chaotic evil.
Chaotic evil. Yes.
Yeah, they're
Just
definitely
like
chaotic evil.
They don't care. They're wild.
Yeah. What was it? When we were playing the 10th Street DnD, we went down to the Rakdos hideout or whatever, and I know I kind of described it a bit gory, but when I was reading through the Ravnica D&D book, it's like that's how they describe it almost, where there's like all this craziness going on in the Rakdos clubs and all that.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to go to a place like that in real life.
No. Heck no.
No. Be scary.
It's like definitely some evil vibes there.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so let's do the shards here.
Okay.
I'm not too familiar with the lore on the shards here, so
either.
I'm just going to kind of guess.
Yeah, we're guessing on these hardcore.
Because I didn't play back when Lorwyn was out, or Alara was out, I mean. I was taking one of my breaks during then. So, Bant, and I wrote the colors down because it's good for me to remember, too.
Yeah, I would not
because I needed it, too.
Yep, nope.
So, Bant is white, blue, green. And when I think of all three of those colors, I think of lawful first.
Yeah. And good, right? But lawful good, though?
I don't want to say lawful neutral.
Lawful neutral.
Because when I look at my Bant deck, like Chulane, it's pretty evil in terms of how much it can control the board.
Okay.
But I feel like it'd also be neutral as well because it could help people out.
I can see that. I can see that. Lawful neutral, yeah. I can see that for those colors. They're kind of annoying, but not like the worst.
Yeah. Not as bad as white blue by itself.
Right.
All right, then we've got Naya.
Okay.
Which is white, red, green.
White, red, green. Oh goodness.
Naya.
Maybe chaotic neutral?
I could see that. Yeah, because when I think of other EDH decks that are Naya,
they're chaotic, yeah.
Well, look at Baltan's egg deck. His
it's
was
true.
Naya.
Okay, Baltan's egg deck was chaotic evil. Though.
Was it though? It was. I mean,
no,
his deck doesn't really.
Chaotic neutral. Yeah, it really was. Because chaotic neutral.
When you think about the eggs, they don't really do anything until they get destroyed, and
it's true.
And it looked like he didn't do anything with the eggs. Like he didn't kill them himself. He didn't kill the eggs himself.
No.
Like, if he did have a way to sack those eggs by himself, then, yeah, I'd call him pretty evil.
Yeah. I think chaotic neutral.
Esper, to me, is lawful evil. Definitely lawful evil. Esper. White, blue, black.
Yeah, Esper's the worst. Yeah, I totally agree. Lawful evil. 100%.
Grixis, I think, would be on the opposite spectrum. Chaotic evil.
Blue, black, and red. Ooh, I kind of like that combo. But don't tell anybody because It has blue in it.
You just told everybody on stream. That's Nicol Bolas's colors.
I know.
Oh no!
I've
I
never-
told you you're gonna.
I've
I told you you're
never
gonna
played with
become a
Nicol
blue
Bolas,
mage.
but I've thought about it. I'm not gonna lie.
You're gonna
I have
come
thought
to the
about
blue
it.
side. You're gonna come to the blue side. I guarantee you will. Everyone does eventually. They try to fight it.
I like that color combo. Oh, hey, thank you for the follow, the Plague League.
Hey, thanks, Plague League.
Yeah, so what did we say for Grixis?
I said chaotic evil.
Chaotic evil. Yeah. I agree. It's pretty much just like full evil and it's wild. Yeah, chaotic evil.
What about Jund now?
Jund. Oh, I love
You have
Jund.
more experience with Jund than I do, I think.
I love it.
Because I don't play a lot of Jund.
I would say chaotic, right?
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Not chaotic.
I wouldn't say good.
No.
Yeah, no.
Maybe,
Not exactly evil either.
Maybe chaotic neutral?
I could see that, yeah. I could see them being chaotic neutral.
If somebody wanted to say Jund was chaotic evil, I probably would not disagree with that.
Yeah, my first thought doesn't lean towards evil, but definitely chaotic and neutral, though.
Yeah, probably chaotic neutral.
All right, then. So those were all the 5 shards, and we're going to end it with the 5 wedges, the cons wedges.
Let's do
Grixis is a gross shard. How dare you, Baltan?
Grixis, oh, I know, it's kind of gross.
The first wedge is good old America right there. Jessica, the red, white, and blue. The Jessica.
Jessica is the worst.
How
evil.
dare you?
We're
These
going
colors
with
don't
evil.
bleed. They're not evil.
Yeah, they're definitely evil, Zuby.
These colors don't bleed. These colors don't run.
Maybe lawful evil.
Wow.
Do you really not think evil?
I would say more lawful neutral. Okay, so if you look at the colors,
Be honest.
I could say the colors themselves lawful evil.
Yes.
The Jeskai clan, definitely lawful neutral.
I don't really care
And
about
I
the
only
clan,
know
I'm
that
just
because
thinking about the colors.
after reading Elizabeth's Khans of Tarkir article from Cardsphere today.
Oh yeah.
Sort of reminded me of what all the clans do and all that.
Yeah. Efren says
Wow, Efren.
awful neutral.
How dare you?
I totally agree. It's the worst. Jeskai's pretty bad. I almost hate Jeskai as much as I hate Esper. That's saying something right there.
Damn.
Sorry, not sorry.
That means you hate America, all right?
We're not going to comment.
How dare you? How dare you?
Marka.
Thank God this isn't the 4th of July right now.
Yeah. Shooting off fireworks.
Oh God. Next up is Mardu, white, black, red.
Mardu. I really like Mardu. Really like Mardu.
I feel chaotic neutral. I'm getting chaotic neutral vibes with them.
I can see that. Yeah. Chaotic, sure. Neutral, yeah. I mean, not necessarily evil, so yeah. Definitely not good.
Pretty chaotic, though.
Yeah. Chaotic neutral. Yeah, I see it.
Then you got good old Tamer, blue, red, green. Ugh, Tamer.
Gross. Ew, 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 ew.
Blue, red, green. Definitely not lawful.
No.
I wouldn't even say evil.
Probably not evil, yeah. Chaotic neutral? Or just neutral? Or
maybe true neutral because...
Or neutral evil.
Neutral evil?
Yeah.
But you've got blue and green aren't really evil colors, though.
They're both
red
pretty
is
gross.
the evil. Teamer just wants to smash with big dudes.
I would say chaotic neutral or true neutral, honestly.
I could go either way.
Probably true neutral, if I had to really just choose one.
Sultai, on the other hand, seems pretty evil to me.
Sultai.
Just those combinations seems pretty evil. I mean, I know I said before green and blue don't seem evil, but when you
did.
add the black and
It
the
gets
three
real
colors,
evil.
because blue, black, and green, even blue, black, and blue, green, and black, green, they all can do some crazy evil stuff.
Maybe neutral evil. They're not lawful.
Yeah, they're not lawful, and I don't think they're chaotic.
They
And
might be chaotic. I don't know. I would think neutral evil is the most accurate.
yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Abzan, good old Abzan, good old
I kinda
Siege
like
Rhino.
Abzan.
White, black, green.
Ooh,
I could
this
see them
is
being lawful.
Lawful.
Not lawful good.
Evil?
I don't
Are
even know
they
if I'd consider
evil?
them evil.
Yeah, maybe lawful neutral.
I think lawful neutral. Yeah. I like that.
Sure. They're mostly good. Just
Oh.
the black part is bad.
Yeah. So now what we need to do after figuring out all these alignments, now we need to create D&D characters that represent all the
For every
shards,
single
wedges,
one.
and guild. Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Probably not though.
We're doing a 24-hour stream. Hey, yo, surprise. No, just kidding.
Well, hey, we gotta we should probably do a well, no, we're definitely gonna do a New Year's Eve stream probably.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
well,
was
I mean,
so
I
fun
can't
last
say
year.
that was fun. I can't say that for sure because we don't know what's gonna happen between now and
That's
Christmas.
a long
so
time off, yeah.
I know, but it would be fun if we try to do it again.
Yeah, that was fun. For sure.
But so yeah, those were our alignments. Let us know what you think, if you agree, disagree, and I thought it was a fun little thing to try to figure out.
Yeah.
Each of the colors and all that.
Yeah.
And it kind of fits in for what we've been doing lately, playing D&D and Magic.
Yep. Combining them, just mixing them right up together.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Do it.
All right, so we've got some games. I think your game is going to be a lot quicker than mine.
Very quick. Yeah, my game is going to be very
Okay.
quick. So do you want
So
to play
do we
my
wanna
game
say
first?
Yes. Do we want to tell them what games we're playing?
So my game is called Arena or Animal Crossing. It's just a real quick game. I'm going to read these facts out to Zuby in 30 seconds, and he's just going to say Arena or Animal Crossing, whichever one that my statement applies to. So,
Oh God.
Zuby, if you get them all right, you get to pick an emo to spam in chat. But if you don't get them all
Yay.
right, then I get to pick an emo for everybody to spam in chat. Yay.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Okay. So, are you ready?
Yes. All right.
Okay. All you have to say is Arena or Animal Crossing. Got it?
All right. I'm ready. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm
Here
good.
we go.
I got this.
Here we go. Immediately conceding as soon as your opponent casts Thought Erasure.
Arena.
Getting roped into a huge home mortgage that you may never pay off.
Animal Crossing.
Getting roped by a salty opponent.
Arena.
Spending all your money to buy the daily deals.
Arena.
Both! Trick question,
Both. Oh shit. That's right.
Flying to mysterious islands.
Animal Crossing.
Buying gems.
Arena.
Buying
No,
turnips.
both. Oh wait, no. Animal Crossing. Ah.
Buying turnips.
Animal Crossing.
Running out of rare wild cards.
Arena.
Spending all of your time moving stuff around just to be unhappy with it and move it all again.
You can almost say both. Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing! Playing the game with your own style, but you look around and see everyone else doing so much better than you.
Animal Crossing.
Trick question, both!
Oh, damn it.
Growing rare flowers.
Animal Crossing.
Accidentally picking flowers when you were trying to pick something up.
Animal Crossing.
Having the max number of decks, but pretty much only playing one of them.
Arena.
Using emotes sarcastically.
Both.
Both! Yay! That's it! Ding, 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 ding! Time's up! I have a sound effect for that. Yay!
Oh my god, that was great. That was fun.
Oh.
Magic for normies.
Sorry.
So I didn't
I
get them all right though.
I made the theme song go off. Sorry.
Oh no.
I was spamming things. No, you didn't get them all right because there were trick questions in there.
I know.
So I'm going to pick an emo to spam, and it is going to be PogChamp.
PogChamp. All right, I got my PogChamp.
PogChamp. Spam. Oops, I accidentally spammed some extra ones. Everybody spam PogChamp in the chat for
Everyone
Zuby.
spam PogChamp in chat.
Yay. Yeah,
That was fun.
I put some trick questions in there just to get you.
I figured that was good.
Yeah.
And I forgot about the trick questions too.
Yeah, it's okay.
Like you can answer both on them.
Yeah, you can. I didn't remind you about it because I wanted it to be a trick. Yeah.
No, that was good.
Yeah.
So are we ready for our second game?
Yes, we are
for
ready.
The night?
Yeah, let's do it.
So we are gonna play one of my favorite games, called Guess the Card Price. So
Ooh,
I'm gonna share my screen here, and I'm gonna show 11 cards, one at a time,
Okay.
and the chat can definitely join in too, but don't look up these card prices, okay? That's cheating.
Don't cheat.
So they're all gonna be different cards, and the set the card came out in does matter.
Okay.
And all the card prices are based on cardsphere.com, except for one card, because I could not find it on cardsphere.com.
Oh, interesting. We'll have to talk to
Yes,
Efren about that.
Yeah, and it's you'll probably see which card it was, because it was just too much of a pain in the butt to find for me. But so the name of the game is you can't go over the price. So it's sort of like Price is Right rules. You have to set a price and you can't go over it. And I like to get chat to be involved because they can join in, but don't look up the prices. That's cheating.
Don't.
All based off cardsphere.com of today. So should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna share my screen here. Let me.
I'm gonna be so bad at this.
But it's fun though. Hold on, let me share my screen. Oh wait, hold on. Before I do that, oh that's right, it's my big monitor, not my small one. So let me move everything over.
Yeah, I really need to fix my overlay because when I make the ding 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 noise, it goes back to the Ikoria overlay.
Okay, so everyone should see the card. You can still hear me, right?
Yep.
Okay. So all right, so this first card is a card called Keep Watch. It's 2 and a blue instant. It is from the Judgment set from way back in the day. It's an instant that says draw a card for each attacking creature. So I want to see if you, Pixie, or anyone in chat can guess the card price of this, and you can't go over the price either.
It's an instant. It's a common. Draw a card for each attacking creature. Could you do that on your opponent's turn? Like for their creatures?
Yep.
Oh. What is that, an octopus person? What is that?
Yeah, it looks like a mind flayer or something like that from like DnD or something.
Okay, I'm gonna guess 75 cents.
75 cents?
I have no idea.
What about anyone else in chat? Does Efren or Food Time or Baltan? Why isn't my pen working? Because I'm trying to write down. Stupid pen. Anyone else in chat want to try to guess?
I mean, I feel like it's not really that good. It costs
it's
3 mana.
Card called Keep Watch. So Baltan saying $4. Efren saying $4.01.
I said 75 cents.
So I think what I'm gonna do, just so we're not spending a lot of time on this, if no one gets the price right, I'm just gonna say what the price is because it'll take too much time to.
Sure.
Because I know before when we've had a panel, it's easier to do that. So.
Yeah.
Actually, and Food Time says 25 cents. Actually, the retail price, according to cardsphere.com for Keep Watch, is 46 cents. So Food Time is the one who actually got it right. Good job, Food Time.
I went over. Good job, Food Time.
All right, let me get on to the next card here. Hopefully it goes to the right one. Yes. All right.
So
Mind Stone, a 2 generic cost artifact from Weatherlight. Now, this has been reprinted a bunch of times, and this is one where you get to tap it to add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool, or you can pay 1 and sack this and draw a card. The Weatherlight Mind Stone, how much do you think this would be? This has been reprinted a bunch of times, but this is, I think, one of the original printings. I can't remember if this is the first one or not. It might be.
So, if it's been reprinted a bunch of times, then maybe people really like it?
It's a good commander card.
It's probably a good commander card. I'm going to say... $1.03.
Okay.
I have no idea.
All right, we got Efren saying 80 cents. Anyone else want to guess? Food Time or Food Time says $2.27. Okay.
Should I type mine in chat? Would that be easier?
Oh, that'll help me out. Yeah. That's fine. $1.03. Okay.
That was me.
No, I know. Does Baltan want to try to guess? We got Baltan in here. No, don't look up the price or anything, folks.
No,
that's
don't do
cheating.
it. That is definitely cheating. This art is weird. I don't like it. I'm not.
Yeah, it really is.
I'm not feeling it. It's creepy.
It is creepy now that I'm really looking at it. It's everybody's eyes has locks on them or something.
Yeah.
That is bizarre.
Yeah.
So since Baltan hasn't responded, I don't want to wait too long here.
Yeah.
The actual retail price for Mind Stone, the Weatherlight version, according to cardsphere.com, is Baltan says $1.65.
Just in time.
Sorry, but Pixie does win this one. It's $1.07. You were 4 cents off.
I was so close.
That was really good.
Oh, dang.
All right. So our next card is from the Vault edition of Findhorn Elves, which is your basic mana dork. Okay. A 1 green elf druid mana dork. You just tap it to add 1 green to your mana pool. It's a 1/1. But this is the From the Vault printing of it.
I don't know what that means, From the Vault.
So it's a premium printing of it. Think of it like the Secret Lair printing.
Oh, dang.
Something like that, yeah. So Packrack says $2.
Wait, I haven't guessed yet, and I don't want anybody to sway my opinion.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, just hold up. I'm gonna say $2.01. 201. Nobody swayed my opinion.
You're pulling an Efren.
No, nobody swayed my opinion. Don't worry. That was just, I would have said that no matter what. Totally.
Food Time says $6. Okay. What about Baltan? Baltan $4.50. You can't teeper me? How dare you?
The price is right. The price is right.
Oh, Price is Right me.
I did. I can and I did.
Shows how much I know. So the actual retail price for Findhorn Elves, the Plague League, $202. Ooh, look at this one.
Okay, you won't play that game.
All right, so the actual retail price, Food Time is the closest one. It is $11.04.
Whoa, $11.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Come on, Efren. This is from your own site. You don't know this? Jeez.
The worst.
The worst. Damn, it went up.
Damn, it went up. You got one?
All right.
Sell it. Just
all right, so we're going to move on to the next card here.
Yep.
Time Warp. For 3 double blue, target player takes an extra turn, but this is the Judge promo of Time Warp.
Oh, dang. Judge promo. That's big. That's big.
So only judges would have gotten this card here.
$50.
$50? Okay.
Yep.
Make sure you put that in chat.
I'm doing it right now. $50. Yep. That art is wild. Look at that. I'm freaked
So Food
out.
Time says $7 billion. I don't know. That's your first choice. Oh, Baltan says $11. Pat Crack says $22. Food Time says $7 billion. Food Time says $100. Okay. Okay. What about Baltan says 11? Does Plague League want to chime in? Maybe.
Let's do it again. Squee, goblin cab in hand. Squee.
Squee. This one is definitely $40. All right, well, so the actual so the actual retail price for Time Warp, the Judge promo, Pixie, you were the closest one. It's $67.99.
I am blowing this game away. That's 2.
Dang. That's 2 out of 4 so far.
Oh, heck
nice.
Yes. Oh, heck yes. I'm dominating.
All right. Our next card this is a reprint. This is Fencing Ace from this from M20, core set M20, 1 and a white creature human soldier, double strike. It's a 1/1 uncommon. So, what do you think this would be the price of this uncommon here from M20? And it has been reprinted. This is a reprint, I should say.
87 cents.
87 cents, okay.
Yeah, that's what
Pack Crack says 20 cents. 35 cents, can't even mutate onto it. Boo.
Boo. It's trash.
Baltan, you got any guesses here? So we got 20 cents, 87 cents, 35 cents. Yours was 87, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Baltan?
That was me, and I guess I'm a little high.
Are you?
Not really.
24 cents. So the actual retail price of Fencing Ace for core set M20.
Yep.
Pack Rack Fever is the closest one. It was 21 cents.
Oh, 21 cents.
Yep, that's why I like putting cards like this, because it's kind of hard to tell, It could either be a 1 cent card or for some reason it's a $1 card. You never know sometimes.
Who knows? Unless you've just looked up this card to put it in a deck that you've got. Yeah.
I know a piece of garbage when I see one. Efren, how dare you? How do you know this is a piece of garbage? This could be wonderful.
Maybe in a human stack?
I don't know. So next up, we've got the alpha printing of Hurricane.
Why isn't that H capitalized?
Who knows why I don't know why they didn't capitalize it. So this is the alpha printing of Hurricane for X and a green. It's a sorcery that says all players and flying creatures suffer X damage. So
that's pretty good.
So it's alpha, don't forget that.
So that means it's super rare and super expensive.
Possibly.
Or it's
so Efren says $8.
Oh no.
Oops, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. Sorry. I'll try to not say that.
I'm going to say $8 can't possibly be right.
I don't know.
I was going to say $120.
Is that your answer?
Yep.
Or do you want to? Okay.
That's what I was going to say. I'm keeping it. That's what I was going to say before Efren said $8, so I'm keeping it.
All right, so Food Time says 55, Baltan says 240.
Oh, we are all over the place.
Yeah, so actually the one who got it the closest was Food Time. Food Time, the retail price goes for $55.05.
Whoa,
so you were
5 cents off.
That's pretty good. Food Time.
Nice. You didn't look that up,
it's
did
not
you?
$8 Pack Crack. Come on, Efren. It's $8. An alpha printing.
I'm pretty sure Efren probably said that to throw me off.
Probably, and I will try not to say for the next card. Okay. I apologize.
Okay.
The next card is a card that's only been printed once, and it was from the Legends set from 1994 called Infinite Authority for triple white. Enchant creature, and it says a whole bunch of stuff that's kind of weird.
What? All creatures with toughness 3 or less blocking target creature or blocked by target creature are destroyed at end of combat. At the end of turn, put a 1/1 counter on the target creature. For each creature destroyed in this manner during the turn, counters remain on creature even if enchantment leaves play.
That's a lot of wording.
I wonder why they've never reprinted that. I'm gonna say uh 75 cents.
75 cents. Okay.
Yeah.
Baltan says $12.
Okay.
Food Time says
Says
zero
zero.
because Legends is trash.
Okay.
How dare you? Legends brought great cards like Aisha Tanaka, my banding commander.
Ooh. Better watch out. I have no idea. I don't even know what this set
Pat
is.
Crack says $2. It's one of the
Very old.
very old sets.
Mhm.
So Food Time, your guess is $0. I'm gonna take that as a yes. You know, $0 here. Okay.
Can't go over when you say zero, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. It's you don't 1 cent. Okay. So the actual retail price for Infinite Authority,
Yeah.
Efren actually got it right. It was nine, or not right, but he's the closest one. It's $9.30.
Oh, dang.
I know, right?
Whoa.
For a card like I think maybe just because it's been printed once and
Probably
that's
just
probably
having
yeah.
it. Yeah, I doubt anybody really plays that.
All right, so the next few cards are definitely for you, Pixie. I was
Ooh.
thinking of you when I was picking them out, and
Ooh.
and so you'll definitely like this next card. It is Gary, Merchant of Asphodel,
Gary!
and it
I
is
love
the
him.
Theros Beyond Death promo version of
Oh,
Gary.
dang. I don't have any idea how much he cost. Gary's good, though, right? Like, Gary's a good card.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
a reprint.
Yeah, he's been reprinted. He was first printed in Theros, the original Theros, and I think he got reprinted in Commander a couple times. And
Mm.
so this is his probably third or fourth time being reprinted.
Okay.
So he's definitely not a card that is super rare. Like he's not he's you can find him
Right.
out there.
But this is a special promo one.
Yes.
I'm going to say $4.23.
Okay. And it looks like and Efren says $6. Food Time says 601.
Is it foil? I don't know.
I
601.
So when I was looking up the price for it, it didn't specify whether it was foil or not because it just said like promo FNM or something like that. So I have to assume it's foil if it's
It
the promo.
probably is, but that's probably
Yeah.
the only way it comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to guess it's foil. So Baltan says $5.30. So the actual retail price for Gary, and none of y'all got it right. It's 84 cents.
Oh, we overshot that big time.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Gary. You're not really worth anything.
Yep.
Wah, wah.
So this next card also is just for you, Pixie, as well. It is Anji Falconwrath.
Oh no, I have no idea.
And Anji
Um,
Falconwrath has only been printed once in the Commander 2019. She is
okay.
foil.
Yes, she is. She's probably she's probably worth a pretty penny. Here she is. Here's my Anji.
Yep. It's the Ultra Sleeve.
Maybe like $2.30.
$2.30.
Yeah.
All right, so put it in chat.
Okay.
And Efren says $6.
Oh.
What about Food Time or Baltan?
I mean, there's no way to get this except for from the pre-con. I mean, except
Food Time says 75 cents.
75 cents. Gary, I know, poor Gary.
I know. Like I said, I'm not. I gotta look that up because I found that on Cardsphere's price or the price on card spheres. So I don't know if that was foil or not. I don't remember, to be honest. It was I did all these this morning, and I can't remember what I did an hour ago. I think I was talking to you about an hour ago.
Yeah, I think so.
Or we were doing the show about.
Yeah, we were doing the show an hour ago. Yep, that's right.
Yeah. So Baltan says $5. So
5.
the one who got it right is actually Food Time. The retail price is 93 cents.
Oh man, 93 cents on G.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised at that. I thought she'd be higher.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a good commander. She's only, and you can only get her in the pre-con. And I would have thought she would have been at least a couple dollars.
Yeah. That's interesting.
So, all right. So this next card is the one I could not find the price on Cardsphere, and you'll kind of understand why, because it would have taken me way too long to find it. So this price is based on what I found on scryfall.com.
Okay.
So this is the basic land swamp from Core Set M11.
Okay. I like this art.
I like it a lot too. So I wanted to find a basic land to do because I like throwing these in, but I didn't want to do like an alpha printing or like a really rare printing. I want to do a super common printing that anyone could get and find, and sort of have people guess how much this costs.
11 cents.
11 cents. Okay. So both you and Food Time are saying 11 cents.
Oh no.
You can go one higher.
I'll say 15 cents.
Okay.
15. I'll change mine, and I'll give
Food Time says
cents.
Food Time says you can share.
I don't share wins. Come on. It's you or me, Food Time. That's it. One of us has to win.
So Efren says 5 cents.
And one of us has to be the loser.
What about Baltan? Does Baltan want to guess? Remind me not to play Two-Headed Giant with Pixie.
I've never played Two-Headed Giant, but I think that sounds really fun, and I would like to.
God, I don't even know how we'd be able to play it via webcam.
Yeah, I don't think we could.
Because with Two-Headed Giant, like, say if you and me were teamed up, we'd be able to look each other's cards, help each other out, but it'd be kind of hard to do over webcam.
Yeah, definitely not.
Oh, you can just look on the M11 set page on CS. The basics are there. Oh, I didn't think to do that. Okay.
Thanks, Efren.
Well, thanks, Efren. That'll definitely help me for next time. So I'm still gonna go based off the price what I found. I don't want to have to search for it in Cardsphere right now.
Yeah.
But so Baltan says 4 cents. So the actual retail price, I tried to help you out here a little bit, Pixie. It is 12 cents. So Food Time was right with 11 cents.
Well, I originally said 11, and I only changed my answer because we both said 11. Okay, I changed my mind. True. I want to share the win.
Oh man,
it's a pretty.
So I've got.
Though
it is.
I kind of wish
I've got
had it.
one. I've got one last card to end the night with, and this is definitely one just for you, Pixie. Again.
Okay.
It is probably going to be one of your favorite cards.
Ever.
Soren Markov.
Soren
the Mythic Edition printing.
The Mythic Edition printing.
The one that you could only get from that Mythic booster box that came out 2 years ago or something like that. Or last year. I can't remember when it came out.
It says 2019 Wizards of the Coast there on the bottom of the card.
Oh, I know how to read, so don't worry about me. So this is the Mythic Edition booster box thing, or whatever the heck they called it.
Okay, yeah, those were crazy.
Yeah.
Soren Markov, 3 black. Wow, he looks really pretty. But why does he look so purple?
Because he's a vampire.
Vampires aren't purple.
How dare you? How do you know?
What? I hang around a lot of vampires.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, duh. Okay, I like this card though. Like, whoa. I'm gonna say I don't know. $43.
$43. Okay.
Yeah. Ball's hand said
So
45.
So Efren says 25, food time 75, Baltan 45, and youth 43. So the actual retail price for this card, Efren is the one who was closest. It's $25.49.
Oh, dang. He definitely cheated.
Yeah, I think
Efren.
he's got the database open up on cardsphere.com right now.
Yeah, he
and he's
always
just
does.
he's just looking at them all.
He has it
But
memorized.
yeah, I would not be surprised if he did.
Oh, hey.
Oh, wait, there we go. Okay. All right. So that was it.
Fine.
I got the database in my head.
Yeah, that's right. You can never play again, Efren.
Yeah. Gosh.
Wow.
But that was fun. I
Yeah.
love that little game.
I do too. I'm always like literally just guessing 100%. I don't know the costs of any cards.
You know, I want you when we do this again, I want you to pick the cards and figure out because I want to play this and see
let
how.
Let me do it. Yeah.
Because it's I'd be interested to see what cards you pick and
Yeah.
oh
And
no, I dropped my pen somewhere, wherever.
and like, do you know the costs?
Probably not.
Interesting. Yeah, no, that was fun. Thanks, Zuby. I really like that game. It's on
So
our
I think that
repertoire to do again.
Yes. Yeah, we've got a whole list of games that like we have written down in a Google document of stuff that
Yeah, surprise.
can
We
do.
actually planned this show.
Try to.
We do. We try to. Yeah, but I think that's it for tonight.
Yeah, we're reaching almost 2 hours here. Holy crap.
Here we are. Like, I know. That's what we did last time, too. And I'm just like, okay, I guess we're just going. Long time with this. Yeah, so we're going to wrap it up. Let me see where I can send y'all over to.
Ooh, that's right. Who can we raid tonight?
Are there any Cardsphere streamers on currently?
Oh, we've got Skybills. Cardsphere streamers?
Yeah, I just like to keep it in the family. But there might not be anybody on.
I don't know.
Is Ellie on? Is Jana on?
I don't see Jana because I'm following her. She's offline. I don't know if I'm following Ellie.
All right, well then we'll just go. We will raid Skybills then. Is she playing?
Yes.
Arena right now?
Yes, she is.
Sweet.
She's playing Arena right now.
Sweet. Okay, so thank you so much everybody for watching. We love having you here and chat with us.
Yes.
It was a great time. Thank you for playing along. We will probably be doing this in another 2 weeks, so stay tuned. And have a great night, everybody.
Have a great night.
Bye. Oh, one more magic for normies.
Magic for normies.
Bye.
Bye.